Looking for a fast and easy ways to fix holes in your walls? Welcome to another episode of MechMinds Hub, where you'll know ways to repair holes. Let's dive in! To fix a hole in your wall that's up to 6 inches wide, you can easily use a wall repair patch. First, make sure the area around the hole is clean and dry. Then, take a self-adhesive mesh patch and place it over the hole. Press it firmly to ensure it sticks well. Once the patch is in place, use a putty knife to apply a thin layer of joint compound over the patch. Spread it out beyond the edges of the patch to blend it into the wall. Allow it to dry completely, which may take a few hours. After it's dry, gently sand the area until it's smooth. If needed, apply another layer of joint compound, let it dry, and sand again. Repeat this process until the surface is smooth and even with the rest of the wall. Finally, you can paint over the repaired area to match the surrounding wall. This simple method will leave your wall looking as good as new. Once you've patched up the hole, it's time to make it disappear with some joint compound. To properly apply joint compound over a wall repair patch, start by spreading a generous amount of the compound over the patch using a putty knife. Make sure to extend the compound a few inches beyond the edges of the patch for a smooth blend with the wall. Allow the compound to dry completely. This might take several hours. Once it's dry, use sandpaper to smooth out any bumps or ridges, creating an even surface. It's important to be gentle during sanding to avoid damaging the patch. If necessary, apply a second layer of joint compound, wait for it to dry, and sand again. Repeat these steps until the surface is perfectly smooth. This process will ensure the repair blends seamlessly with the rest of the wall, ready for painting or wallpapering. Remember, patience is key for a flawless finish. After smoothing out the joint compound, the next step is to perfect the surface with a bit of sanding. When you have small holes in your wall, spackle is the perfect fix. First, clean the area around the hole. Then, take a bit of spackle and a putty knife and fill the hole with it. Make sure the spackle is smooth and level with the wall. Leave the spackle to dry. This might take a few hours. Once it's dry, take a piece of sandpaper and gently sand the area until it's as smooth as the rest of the wall. Be careful not to sand too hard. After sanding, wipe away any dust. Now, the wall is ready for you to paint over the spackle and the hole will be gone. This is a quick and easy way to make your walls look great again. With the spackle set and sanded, your wall is almost ready to forget there was ever a hole. For larger holes in walls, drywall tape is essential for a sturdy repair. Begin by cleaning the area around the hole to ensure good adhesion. Cut a piece of drywall tape to cover the entire perimeter of the hole and press it firmly in place. The tape should overlap onto the wall to create a strong bond. Once the tape is secure, apply a layer of joint compound over the tape, extending a few inches beyond its edges. This helps blend the repair into the existing wall. Allow the compound to dry thoroughly, which may take several hours. After it's dry, sand the area gently to achieve a smooth, flat surface. If needed, apply additional layers of joint compound, allowing each layer to dry and sanding it smooth before adding the next. This process ensures a seamless repair, ready for priming and painting, making the wall look whole again. If you're dealing with a very large hole in your wall, drywall clips can be a lifesaver. Here's how to use them. First, clean the area around the hole. Then, attach drywall clips around the edges of the hole. These clips will hold a new piece of drywall in place. Cut a piece of drywall to fit the hole and secure it onto the clips. Make sure it's firmly in place. Now, cover the seams with joint compound, smoothing it out as you go. Let it dry completely, which might take a few hours. Once it's dry, sand it down until it's smooth. You may need to apply more compound and sand again for a seamless look. After that, your wall is ready for painting. To repair a hole in drywall, you'll need to place a wooden board, known as a backer board, behind the hole. This board acts as a support for the new piece of drywall that you'll attach to cover the hole. First, cut a piece of wood slightly larger than the hole. Then, position it inside the wall cavity and secure it in place with screws driven through the existing drywall. Once the backer board is firmly attached, you can then cut a new piece of drywall to fit the hole's size. Secure this new piece to the wooden board with screws, ensuring it's flush with the surrounding wall. Finally, apply joint compound over the seams, smooth it out, and allow it to dry. Sand the area for a smooth finish, and your wall will look as good as new. This method provides a sturdy repair that will last for years. When fixing a hole in your wall with a new piece of drywall, you need to secure it to the wooden backer board that's behind the hole. Here's how you do it. Take drywall screws and a screwdriver or drill. Position the new drywall piece over the hole, making sure it fits perfectly. Then, drive the screws through the drywall and into the wooden board. Space the screws about 6 inches apart along the edges of the drywall piece. This will hold the drywall firmly in place. Be careful not to screw too deep and break the surface of the drywall. Once all the screws are in, the new piece will be attached securely to the backer board, and you can start finishing the wall by covering the screws and seams with joint compound. This method ensures a strong hold and a smooth, seamless repair. After the drywall is firmly secured with screws, it's time to focus on achieving a smooth finish with the help of a sanding block. To prepare a wall hole for patching, it's important to smooth the edges first. This is where a sanding block comes in handy. It's a simple tool that helps you even out the surface around the hole. Just take the sanding block and gently rub it over the edges of the hole. Move it in circular motions to avoid creating grooves or indentations. The goal is to make the edges as flat as possible, so that when you apply the patch, it adheres well and blends seamlessly with the rest of the wall. This step is crucial because a smooth surface ensures a more professional-looking repair. Once you're done sanding, wipe away the dust and you're ready to apply the patching material. This process will help create a smooth, invisible repair, making the wall look whole again. Did you find these fast and easy ways to fix holes in walls helpful? Let us know if your walls are now as smooth as new. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.